guys, this is Easty. We're in Assetto Corsa. This is the new Dream Pack 2, which includes new track, two configurations of the new track. This is Barcelona, the GP track, and there's also the Moto track, which is the MotoGP circuit configuration they run. Now there's several new cars. I'm not really paying attention here, but this one is the Lamborghini Huracán, or the Huracan GT3 car. Absolute power monster. It's you have to be very, very gentle on the power with this thing because it's completely slide all over the place. Happy. So whenever you touch the power, you can hear the throttle bouncing off the rev limiter there. Now this is wait a minute. Yeah, this Catalunya, this Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona is the first time I've seen it done in a game like it actually is in real life. It's actually such a brilliant technical track, and it's great to race on. And it kind of pisses me off a bit when I play other games and I play this track. Even in Project Cars, when I played the Korea and it put me on this circuit so I had to do it, I just rushed through it just to get off it. It was so bad that it just didn't resemble the... I mean, it's been like 10 years since I actually drove on Catalunya myself, but I watch it a lot, you know, on TV. I watch MotoGP on it and just remember all the features of the track. Absolutely fantastic. Nothing really represented that until this. This is just absolutely brilliant. It just feels like the features are all the same, you know, everything I remember. Like this chicane here is definitely, chicane I should say, this little S is, and they put that little bump in, it never used to be there. You used to be able to cut straight across that corner, and they put that little cylindrical curb in there, stop people doing that. But just absolutely brilliant. Even this section here, if you go on this, on Project Cars, you know, it just doesn't feel like the hill it is in real life. There's nothing about it at all. You know, and some of the curbs on this track, you just, you know, they give you target fixation because you just lock onto them. They're just so huge, and like, I definitely don't want to hit that. Like this one here, you know, and it just feels like a huge curb. In any other game, it's like it's a flat shape with a texture on it. You know, they thought, oh, we'll just bump map that because the bump map will make it look 3D, and it doesn't take up any resources. But it just doesn't. It's just not the same. It looks like a curb when you get up close, but from a distance, which all that matters, because in a racing game you're only looking ahead anyway, it just doesn't look like a curb, it's just like a flat picture. But in this, it's actually like, you can see it, you can use it as a waypoint. You know, it's really important. The curbs are a big thing on a game, on a racetrack. I'm not driving it all very well here, but I'm thinking about talking about it. But just here now, I mean, especially on a motorcycle, when you're on a track, you actually get down, you know, and you're on the curb. You see all the white and red stripes, or in Spa case, like the rememberable yellow sections. But yeah, but for me, this is absolutely brilliant. See, I've not enjoyed playing this circuit on any other game, and on this, I just absolutely love it. I've not played it a lot. I've only had like probably 30 or 40 laps or something, but I'm not in this car at first. I did it in a car I was familiar with, just to get a grasp. You know, I'll try and speed up a little bit, because I've been messing around, and I should be able to go a lot faster than this. And what I'll do in a minute, I'll just do another race or something, another few laps, and then I'll jump into a race. It's like this section here, it's just so slow and you have to be ever so patient. And in any other game, it never felt like that. You know, all these features are what make a track up. If you're if you grow up a big motorsports fan as a kid, or you're a young person, you can never afford to even go to these events, but you just love them on TV. And when you become an adult and you start to go to these tracks, you know, they're like burnt into your mind, a lot of them, and the colours and what you remind of them. So when you play a game, it should resemble that, you know, that feeling, that nostalgia, if you will. To a lot of events you saw happen on TV at these tracks. Now with this car, I found my fastest lap, I'll go around and I'll just be on the power and it's like that, just so much fun, just getting it sideways. But it's really good to show you that, you know, getting on the power a lot and going sideways is not the fastest way around. I would go around here and just be absolutely wailing on it, and you can see like this, just bouncing off the rev limiter, getting it just completely out of control. And it feels hard work and it feels fast, but as soon as you slow down a little bit and just try and keep the car from not sliding, your lap times just go up so much, you know, and you just keep it smooth, and it feels really slow, but it's actually a lot faster. This is a really good example of that. You know, you can just keep the car planted and you can get on the power coming out the corners a lot easier. You know, you can get the power down rather than the car just spinning out on you. Okay guys, here we are now. We're in a 8-car race, all GT3 cars on the Circuit de Catalunya. One thing I want to say about this is it's a 64-bit game now. The launcher isn't, but when you launch the game, a few people had a problem with it launching, but I just forced 32-bit and then took that selection off after I run it once, and it seemed to work. They've supposedly distributed some of the resources across the cores. They can do that now. So the AI, they said they've got more room to play with the AI, so in the future we may be getting a lot more improvements. I noticed the sound is a lot better. I have this 5.1 speaker system in this setup I've built, and before I never really noticed it, but now I can hear the squeal coming from different corners of the car, of the tyres. I can definitely like hear the cars as they come behind me on whichever side I go past, or vice versa if I go past. Kind of braked a bit late into that. Get on it, get on it. It's kind of hard to talk and race it. But I guess this is why most people overlay their talk on their videos. Maybe a better idea. Okay, let's see what we can do. I did play one of the other cars, the Lamborghini Countach, which is the poster car of all our childhood, I'm sure. Oh, that was a bit cheeky. I was doing a sucky move then. I noticed online racing as well, the tyre control is so much more involved, managing your tyres. I never noticed that before. My kind of a Scandinavian flip there to get through there. Yeah, I was noticing I was racing a 458 around Spa, and 2/3 into the race my front tyres were starting to overheat because I had really soft tyres on. So I never noticed that level of comprehensive tyre management in a Assetto Corsa before. Is it something that's new, or is it just something I've not noticed? I don't know. See, I read the log, and it seems to me like there's more stuff they've done in the log than in the log, unless it's okay. Unless it's just been there, or it's been inputted in a more recent update that I know about. This car certainly rewards you if you're gentle, and I'm not being very gentle with it. That was a late corner and I turned in a bit early. I've got another Lamborghini right on my tail. You see it bouncing off the rev limiter there. I'm glad I only put it on 97 because these guys are kind of pulling away from me. This Composition Works car in front sounds absolutely amazing when you get up close. I've not got the sound turned up too, I don't know what I did there, but I completely nosed out. Not to worry. One thing I did found now, I don't know if it's a problem with the network. Oh crap! Oh well, I just screwed this race up because I got a penalty and I'm coming up to the end now. There we go. Black flagged. You're screwed. Your race is over. I don't know. You have to wait 10 seconds. Well, I got my time down to a 2:03.69, so I'm still 2 seconds off my fast lap. I don't know how long you have to wait for this black flag. So what I'll do, guys, I'll make this a quick video, considering I got terminated from the race through bad behaviour, sliding off a little bit. Yeah, the Dream Pack's only $9.99. I think it's absolute bargain. If you think, I'm not sure if there's like 6 cars or something. I'll put a picture up of the cars, but there's a track, 6 cars. I remember when I used to play iRacing, I would pay $12, $13 for a car, or a track. So this is, and these tracks are laser scanned. It's absolutely brilliant. They probably could do some work on the stadiums and stuff, but they're good enough. I'm more interested, to be honest, with the actual track. I want to see the curbs. I want to see the undulation. I want to see the bumps, as in real life. And I'm sure with the laser scanning, that gets pointed out to them. That those features are there. To me, that's more important. That's like what all your waypoints for driving are based upon. The things you have to avoid. You can't just go bashing over curbs and get away with it. Things like that, if you couldn't in real life. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.